J-Drone here, and we are back out with this. I'm trying to beat daylight. One of my friends told me maybe something that I'm doing wrong, so we're going to try this again and try it in GPS mode and hopefully not crash it. We have another action cam and the stock mount. Hopefully not lose another action cam and stock mount, so we're going to try this first. We're going to plug in the cords. You get your beeping even when it's off. Go ahead and plug this in. Get those wires tucked in. Get this closed up. We are going to turn this on. That's on. We're going to turn this on. We're going to throttle up and then down. Should be connected. It is connected. Down and out to show you it's connected. You could go down and out to shut it off, or hold down again, and that'll shut the motors off. Let's see. If you do left stick, upper left, right stick, lower. See, quick flashing. Gyroscope's calibrated. Now we're going to try to calibrate the drone's compass by doing just the opposite. And it's not flashing rapidly. So let's try holding that again. Bam. Now we're flashing rapidly. The lights did stop. That says GPS was locked. So we're going to go 1. That's full circle. 2. That's full circle. 3. That's a full circle. 3. Then we are going to do our front flips. 1. 2. 3. We'll do one more for good measure. And lights have gone steady, but we're going to do the barrel rolls. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now, what I've been told to do is down here, hit this button here, which is the GPS button. It'll beep twice. And then hit it again, it should beep once, and that's going to activate GPS. So hopefully that works. So we are going to go beep, beep, beep. So let's see. I guess we'll just hold forward, and if we got to crash, we'll crash over there. Down and out. Up, and we are going to crash. Yep. So that did not work. Did not work. But all is not lost. I did charge this battery, and I'm not going to mess around with GPS mode anymore on this. And we are going to see the quality of a camera on this. But beep beep, putting it into altitude hold mode, because I trust it in altitude hold mode. We're putting the stock mount on top of this. And we got blinking. Probably searching for GPS, whatever. We're not doing GPS. Turn this action cam on. Of course, we're getting lights on that. And we're going to kind of like those just stop blinking before we take off here. Alright. But again, we're not doing the whole GPS thing. Yeah, and it keeps going. So I think there might be something wrong with the GPS on this, because obviously if it was just locked, it should be good. But we're going to loosen this. I'm going to face this down towards the ground a little bit. Maybe like that. Not so much. Maybe like that. And we're going to record. Recording. We're recording. So, beep beep. That means you're in altitude hold mode. And again, I trust this in altitude hold mode. I absolutely do not trust this in GPS mode for the reasons that I've showed you. Nice little punch up. So for a brushless drone, I'm with it. GPS drone, obviously there's something wrong with mine. Definitely gets good range. I don't know how this video is going to come out because, again, this isn't one of the action cams that I generally use. The one that I lost earlier today was one that I generally used. We are getting bit up by mosquitoes. Go ahead and bring this down. This is an altitude hold drone, so it doesn't come down as quickly as I'd like it to. Or not, yeah, altitude hold. If it was an altitude hold, it would come down a lot quicker. So this drone's not a complete loss for me. Again, I've done everything that I've seen online, that I've read online, that I've read in the manual, that I've talked to people in my group, which is Drone Days. If you're not there, the link will be at the bottom. You can join that group. I've done everything that I've thought to do to this, that everybody's told me to do to this, and it hasn't worked. I'd really like this to jump into GPS mode, just because that's what it is. It's a GPS drone. We're gonna go over here. We'll get a nice. That punch is ridiculous. The punch on this is ridiculous. I'm with that punch. A 3S. I guess that's the 3S battery showing its colors. You know what? Maybe we'll bring this down. Kind of fly it out that way, fly it back towards myself. And we're going to bring this down and we're going to adjust the camera so it's more downward facing. Then I'm going to punch up and see what type of perspective we get from that. Hopefully this camera is doing an alright job. It says 4K, but I'm pretty sure it's not a 4K. I'm pretty sure it's one that pretends to be a 4K. So we're going to bring this back this way. Altitude hold on it works very well. Damn, there's a good look at it. Go ahead and drop this down. Nice and easy, nice and easy. That's a good sit down. And again, the way I'm killing the motors is just by throttling completely down on the left stick, not really going down and out like a lot of the other guys are doing. You can do that, it does work. So I'm going to stop here. And I don't know if you could see my hand in the view there. We're catching this leg and we're catching that leg. So I'm going to try to just... No, we got to loosen it. Come on. We are going to point that down. We'll point it all the way down. We'll do something like that. I don't know if it's going to catch though. I don't know what that's going to catch, if it's going to catch anything. But we'll give it a go. We are recording. And this is going to be for punch. So we're going to go down and out. And we're going to hover up lightly. Just make sure she's stable. And then here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, punch. Ridiculous punch. That's cool. So again, all is not at a loss with this drone. Then we're just going to bring it back down and reset the camera. So the bugs mount that I had on this obviously was not secured enough that when this crashed, it crashed once and it stayed on, but the second crash must have been so hard that it didn't stay on and didn't lock into place, so keep that in notice. But it did keep the legs out of the way. Like it kept the legs out of the picture. The stock mount here is set pretty far back that it's not keeping the legs out of the picture. So we're definitely going to have to work on that. I have other Bug 6 mounts because I own how many of them. So maybe we'll throw another one on and figure out how to lock it down tighter or just not crash. I mean, we're not crashing right now because we're not using that GPS mode. We're going to sit it down nice. And again, just holding down on this. So we're going to adjust our camera. We're going to stop our feed. We're going to loosen this up. And we are going to adjust forward. See, almost right there. The legs aren't in too bad. So we'll lock it there. We'll try to catch that sun. So again, not a complete fail. And we got red light. I don't want to see that red light on there. Loosen. Drop down just a little bit. Good right there. They're good. A little bit more. Good. We're going to see some legs, but I'd rather see legs than red light. So here we go. Down and out. Down and out. Wake up. Wake up. And again, we're just going to try to catch that sunset. The smoothness of these motors. The sound of them. The punch upwards. I'm liking thoroughly. Again, I'm going to get a hold of RC Moment and see what the heck. See if it's possible that I got a dud. Because everything that I've seen online, people really aren't having issues with this. You guys seen, I've calibrated the gyroscope. I've calibrated the drone. I did what my friend told me. My friend told me once the lights go steady, you need to hit that button twice. You need to make it go beep, beep, and beep. And that'll actuate GPS mode. And I just did that on this one and it did not work. Flight times I'm getting off this seem to be awesome. So we definitely want to get this drone figured out. Maybe get another one. See if we can get a good one. Because I'm not bashing this drone. I honestly think it's a dud from everything that I've seen. And we are going to go ahead and bring this down. It's getting a little bit difficult for my eyes. Just to keep an eye on. The red lights I really can't see too well. Those green lights I could see pretty well. Gonna go ahead and bring it in here. See if we can get a good look at it with that orange sunset, purplish, orangish sunset behind it. Again, I like the drone the way I'm flying it. That's fine for me. But it is a GPS drone, and if you buy a GPS drone, you want it to work properly. There's a really good look at it. See if we can turn around and get a facial. Not going to get too much of a facial with the red lights in front. Maybe like this we will. Here. Bring it over here. We'll just go forward. So I guess a lateral punch, you're going to have to press up on the left stick a little bit and it'll go a little bit quicker for you. And again, we're just going to punch upwards a little bit. Or a lot of it. We want to keep this in front of me, that way I can see those lights. Getting eaten alive out here, guys. All in the name of drone. I don't know if you could hear all the bugs out here chirping and whatnot. But again, this was from RC Moment. I am going to contact them. I've seen nothing but good reviews on this drone online. The one I have, again, GPS obviously is not working properly because I can't fly it in GPS mode well. Not even well, I can't fly it. It's non-responsive to the controller. It wants to just hold a position forward or hold a position backwards to where it has to crash in the grass. And I'm fortunate that I fly where I do, because if I was in a city and I hit a brick building, well, this drone would probably be done. So definitely be aware of that. When you're testing drones, you should be in an area that I'm flying in, just for precursor. The Alcendment, dude, I'm good to fly the Alcendment anywhere. I've flown that just about everywhere. I trust that drone. This drone here, we need a good working GPS drone. Altitude hold drone, brushless altitude hold drone, all day. I'm with it. I mean, even in this juncture, a brushless altitude hold drone like this, that's getting these flight times, I'd pay over $100 for easy. The Bugs 6 and Bugs 3, we're paying over $100. I mean, we've been lucky enough to get them on discount as of lately, and they have no features. And it's a 2S battery. This is a 3S battery, so all things to consider. Really nice hum to those motors. We're going to go ahead and shoot up again for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam! She's gone. And bam! Don't go too high. We got low battery. So we're going to bring her back. Bring her back, bring her back, bring her back. Guys, I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm not done with this drone. I will continue to mess with this drone and hopefully get another one, or hopefully get the answer on what's wrong with this one and fly this in GPS correctly. If you haven't subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We recently passed the 2K mark. I appreciate every single one of you. And if you're going to fly safe, land softly. Bam, we are down. And I'm actually noticing something in here. Shut the motors down. You could see inside here that there is blinking going on. To me, that would be the GPS module. So, I don't know. There's something going on in there. We're going to shut this off. And again, I'm J-Drone X16 from BAYANGTOYS. And RC Moment hooked me up with it. We got to get this figured out. Take care, guys, and fly safe.